motion has gone before Cornwall Council today which urged councillors to back a people's vote on the Brexit deal. It was put forward by Malcolm Brown, leader of the Liberal Democrat group at Cornwall Council, following recent reports which show a shift in attitude in the county towards Brexit. St Austell and Newquay, which was the hardest Brexit constituency in Cornwall, voted 63% to leave in 2016. However, this figure has now fallen to 55%. Prior to the meeting, the European Union flag displayed outside of the county hall was replaced with a flag representing the partnership between Cornwall and Brittany. Elsewhere, the Cornwall Chamber of Commerce has instead urged MPs to sign Theresa May's deal. They stress that businesses in the county need clarity and that the current deal at last provides a way ahead for them. However, this seems unlikely as Sarah Newton is the only MP in the county currently supporting the proposed agreement. Last week, the Liberal Democrats leader Sir Vince Cable visited Cornwall to discuss the effects of Brexit and the People's Vote campaign. He went to local businesses in Penwith College before holding a public forum at Helston Community College. He explained how he feels the European Union benefits both Cornwall and the country as a whole.
Well, I would have thought, none of us quite know exactly how Brexit's going to work out. I mean, the evidence yesterday was that taking the country as a whole, Brexit will make it poorer, and that is unambiguous. Nobody, no serious person, I think, disputes that now. But in terms of particulars, Cornwall has benefited from what are called structural loans for building up the infrastructure. Individual companies have benefited from grant schemes to help growing companies, and all of that will go.
Yeah. Many local businesses are likely to face the impact of whatever Brexit agreement is eventually reached, so we visited Cornwall's oldest pasty maker, Warren's Bakery.
A lot of people don't understand what Brexit is all about, and they never will because the government talk about them in their terms and not in the, as I say, a normal person's terms. And nobody understands how it's going to affect them, and everybody knows it's going to cost us. Whichever way we go, the government are going to do what they want to do, and the council will do what they want to do. Because at the end of the day, council tax will go up again next year, and I shall just live within my means to make sure my bills are paid.
However, not all businesses will be affected by leaving the European Union, as David Berwick from St Ives Cider explains.
Well, we're quite fortunate in that being apple producers, I mean, we grow all our own products, so we actually don't really rely on import from Europe for our base product. It's more the effect on the overall economy that I think is going to affect us more than individual pricing, as it were.
But what do the residents themselves think? As the capital, Truro is the beating heart of Cornwall, so we visited the city centre to find out the local view on the proposed deal.
From what you can understand, it's the only plan that's on the table at the moment, and the people who are opposing it all don't seem to be able to offer any other kind of solution. They're quite negative about it, but all they're saying is that we would get a better deal or we would have negotiated better.
I don't think there's been much of a deal going on. I don't know. I mean, I'm not really into politics, but the little that I understand, it's not good.
Well, I mean, I voted leave, and I hadn't changed my opinion. It's political, and they're talking about armies and things like that, which I don't believe at all is what people want. They're taking away the sovereignty of nations. Can't be right. I don't think it's democratic. And so without going on and on and on, there's a massive reasons why I voted leave.
This has been Sean DaCosta reporting for the Lighthouse at Truthfal.